Good evening, teacher. My name is Emeluz Coriflores. On this occasion, I am going to present the theme of globalization, interculturality, and cultural awareness. Index. Introduction, globalization, interculturality, cultural awareness, interculturality case, conclusions, bibliographic reference. Introductions. Globalization has transformed the world, connecting people, cultures, and economies in unprecedented ways. This phenomenon brings with it challenges in the way cultures interact and understand each other. Interculturality and cultural awareness are key concepts that emerge in the context, promoting a deep and respectful understanding between different traditions and ways of life. Globalization. Definition: the globalization is a process of economic, social, and cultural integration at the global level. Aspects: economic, cultural, technological, economic, increased international trade and investment, cultural, dissemination of ideas and value across borders, technological is advances in communication and transportation that facilitate global connection, impact. It can boost development, but as low generate inequalities and the erosion of local cultures. Interculturality refers to the exchanges and the interaction between different cultures, promoting respect and appreciation on diversity. Importance: it encourages dialogue and cooperation between communities. It helps build more exclusive societies. Example: education programs and community projects that celebrate cultural diversity. UNESCO defines interculturality as the constructions of equitable relationship between people, communities, countries, and cultures. Cultural awareness. Cultural awareness involves and understanding and appreciation of cultural difference, as well as reflection on all the influences, social interactions, key elements, self-reflections, reconciles, prejudice, and stories tapes, empathy, understanding the perspective and the experience of others, benefits, improves communication and promotes and tolerant environment. Based on the above, a case of interculturality is presented. Interculturality at the Continental University. In context, Continental University is an educational institution that hosts students of various nationalities and cultures. In recent years, there has been increase in the enrollment of indigenous, migrant, and Afro-descendant students, which has enriched the academic environment, but has also posed challenges is intercultural coexistence. Situation: a group of indigenous students from different communities in the country felt excluded from some academic and social activities during and of series of workshops on professional development, They noticed that the methodologies used did not consider their forms of learning and the participation, which are often more collective and based on the respect for traditions. At the same time, some students of other nationalities expressed frustration at the lack of understanding of their cultures, leading the tensions and misunderstanding in the classroom and the beyond. Interventions in responsive to these challenges, the university decided to implement a series of measures that promote interculturality. Teacher training workshop were helped to train teacher in inclusive teaching methodologies that recognizing and value the various forms of learning. Intercultural forums. Forums were organized where students could share their cultural experience, which fostered in the environment of mutual respect and understanding. Mentoring programs were implemented where students from different backgrounds could support each other, promoting collaboration and the cultural exchanges. Cultural activities. Cultural events were promoted where each community could showcase its art, music, and traditions, creating a space for cultural parade and dialogue. Results. Over time, the university began to notice a significant improvement in coexistence among students. Tensions were reduced and the environment became more inclusive and collaborative. Indigenous students felt more valued and began to actively participate in academic activities. In addition, cultural forums and events become key space for social cohesion and mutual learning. Conclusions. In this case, demonstrates the importance of implementing effective strategies to promote interculturality in the educational field, openness to dialogue and reconnection on cultural difference, not only enrich the academic experience, but also contribute to forming more empathetic and engaged citizens in increasingly diverse society. Globalization, interculturality, and cultural awareness are interrelated, and essential to meet the challenges of the contemporary world, uh, fostering understanding and respect between cultures not only enrich on life, but also contributes to building a more just and equitable world. It is crucial to promote policies and practice the value cultural diversity in a globalization context. Referencia, bibliographic reference. Thank you, teacher.